We are back again, ensuring that we are closing our presentation over here with a great invite over here of another face over here. These are graffiti designs. Mr. Siso Brahma Kaluza received what a great distinction, yes, at the Head Start College when studying engineering access from Head Start College in Salt River over there. Therefore, Cape Town International Routing Network, the routing network of Cape Town International Route is these 5 coming presented introductions over here. Hello, ding dong, what? Pitch and polish. Pitch and polish. Another great invitation from Pitch and Polish. Yes, I pitch and I polish. I push and I pinch. I don't pinch, no pinch, because in pinch, yummy pinch. And then I push, I push, I pish in poo. And then I push a poo. And then when I poo, a nuga poo. Then you go see, great invite, Pitch and Polish. Over here, remember, what we are combining the City of Cape Town government, Department of Transport, yes, all the departments we've mentioned before. And then lastly, the countries that we're talking about over here are the international worldwide countries of all the companies we invited across every intervene. This new design phase over here is designed now for another airline of Mauritius. Mauritius is over here. Airline of Mauritius, yes, airline of Mauritius, and then straight to yes, you know, guys, the greatest plan of all is what? All the countries that have been mentioned in the 5, 3 or 10, in the 4 video presentations from the first one before. This is the last video, yes. Therefore, we went to the Pitch and Polish, but we found out that the Pitch and Polish was sitting with us all time. Yes, think and very carefully. Remember, meditations for what entrepreneurs to get meditated with entrepreneurship. Yes, it creates a great time. I am thankful that as I Samakaluza have managed to be part of Pitch and Polish, because these designs, yes, were designed in 2011 over here. If you can see 2011 over here. So when I pitched at Polish Mina, I became the semi-finalist at Pitch and Polish of 2012, because on 2011 Pitch and Polish came to Khayelitsha, Ban Gase Khayelitsha, Tangu kwa Kerry, usebenza Kerry, yes, yeah, next to Kerry, uhlala phake ngokwena okay. The Pitch and Polish show was over there 2011. Just next to Kerry Nyalambisa, yes, the CPF stake shareholder over there. Yes, she gave me the interest that I must go to visit Pitch and Polish that year. Yeah, so I became the semi-finalist with the G2S7474 automatic wheel spanner. And after some time, I designed these designs over here. When I came from the GSB UCT, yes, graduate of 2012. Therefore, I designed also the New World Order the same year. New World Order Wheel of Fortune finances that if you have 100 billion, then you can have 100,000 billion. You understand? That's my New World Order Foundation. My innovation right now. Pitching the third one. That's the one. This is another plane. This plane is designed, yes, for Mauritius, Ethiopia, and straight to Mauritius and Ethiopia. We are taking Kenya. Yes, it's Kenya over there, and Ethiopia to Mauritius. That's like it is Kenya Airways. Kenya Airways, that will take you all the way from Nairobi, Kenya, and then Livingstone, and then Zimbabwe, and then Victoria Falls, and then Zimbabwe. Kenya Airways will partner together with Mauritius. Air Mauritius will partner together, and then after that one, it is they will partner together with Ethiopia. Yes, I remember. Yes, over there is getting in is inside. Yes, it is what Mauritius, Air Mauritius, and then Ethiopian Airlines with also the KLM Amsterdam Airlines. And then coming inside, it is Kenya Airlines. Therefore, those are my two pitches in the within what 5 minutes 26 seconds. Finished designing two innovations. Yes, thank you very much from the Pitch and Polish show. Yeah, applying yes over them for the what Viva Technology of 2021. Oh, it's so nice when Twitter is back. Yes, on the airlines. Yes, over there in the network. And then we are carrying on right now without wasting any time because now we're just behind the scenes of what Station 5. You didn't listen and you didn't know, you didn't realize. Therefore, those 5 innovations were directed to grow, yes, the access to Africa, because they are in need of Cape Town, and the Western Cape connects you to the rest of Africa. You remember? So over here they were talking about aeroplane. There's airplane need, and okay. They did new innovations. That's what. Who coming in now? Innovation for 2020 of UCT. Oh, woo, that network is so fast in them. Yes, as I sure. And then I think our children with the Rabbi. You see, so they are in need of also total exports to Cape Town. Total exports to Cape Town that we're talking about right now are the sold designs to the 2,000 Forbes. And to those companies who managed to intervene. Therefore, we want to have now what our future a goal that we were answering now. How many jobs have we created over the global world? Those companies will sit together. What all the departments we have mentioned that are invited from the City of Cape Town government. In that page, I was talking about the departments of what thing that we are servicing over here for the whole global parliamentary world at once, because we are sitting here with what World Design Capital, and I'm only the one over here on the World Design Capital. I invented a design even there over here, and then I spoke to another lady over there who was Miss Wendy Chang, yes, Wendy T Chang, W.T. Chang, yes, from somewhere in Taipan of 2016. I was so grateful that she invited me for the 2016 one, and then I couldn't make it to there because no finances at all. Even right now, I don't even work at all, but I want to ensure that this is a truly collaborating interest of partnership and growth. Yes. So, Mr. Voigt, Mr. Voigt over there, yes, straight to Mr. Tim over there. And to the entire World Design Capital of 2008, 2010, 2012, 2014, and 16. I'm saying I'm welcoming myself, yes, as the World Design Capital, yes, really of 2020 ICDSD, because yes, when you closed that time, I was still busy doing my own research. Yes, in 2018, yes, you were in partnership over there with what do you know as the World Design Capital with the ICSD, yes, in partnership with matters not. West Grover there was also there. I remember that time. Therefore, to Mr. James Voss, answering to that article of yours over here. All these introductions that will introduce things that such as these innovations, they will be for resilient to economy, and then they will also be globally connectively and connecting. You see, for air access, yes, they will connect very well, and then they will have access to services. You see, they will service people from across the global world, yes, to be where they have to be for knowledge economy, and then skills and education. Yes, all those and then we are a great structure. Yes, that is well enough in defined when we are a world-class infrastructure. Yes, in terms of every department we have mentioned of government, for all the governments of there and all the invited people from the first media audio presentation. And then I'm thinking about another design over here. What design can I introduce? Yes, the farming one, growing economy. Farming is the one that we're talking about right now. Yeah, job creation from the whole what for the United Nations, all the governments. I can make up to what with what agri-tech, agri-universe, agri-world. What Sisonke said, together we conquer. Yes, for job creation in agriculture, you will be creating all the department faculties of faculty departments over there. Yes, in the name of this one is we are dedicating this to invest a global world, to invest global world over there. But to the companies such as West Grow, and then the companies such as NRCS, and then the Green Cape, and then yes, to Saldanha Bay, and then to Bisa, yes, and then to invest Cape Town and the city of Cape Town over there, and all their partnerships of the global world agriculture. Therefore, the Sisonke Siyanqoba Together We Conquer a company over there is there to produce what we are talking about when I Mr. Tim Harrison, and straight to you, Mr. Dr. Iqbal, yes, over there, Iqbal Surveyor, and then to all the candidates I've mentioned of the Brand Heritons, the guys of Carlo Visi, all the likes I've mentioned their names, Kempton Matthew, all of you guys, everyone in the state of Cape Town government, and also invited over there. Africa, yes, Sisonke Siyanqoba Together We Conquer Agricultural Farming and Urban Gardening, 1652, Africa Code 2063, yes, over there. In each and every single country across the global world, if you could remember, our vision, our structure of the company. If I plant 5 cabbages over here, if I plant 5 cabbages over here, five potatoes over here, 5 potatoes, I plant 5 potatoes, yes, in only 3 square meters. 3 square meters, you see, 5 potatoes. But with our design of agricultural farming, as founded by Mrs. The founder, who's the straight founder of Sisonke Siyanqoba is Sis Malizi, and then Mr. Prima Kaluza, and the rest of the 30 people over there that were invited on the 14, 15 of May of 2019, yes, into a workshop course of Abalimi Basekaya. The same day, where they invented a new agricultural farming federation for the global world. It was named Sisonke Siyanqoba Together We Conquer. We plant only 5 potatoes in a 3 square meters, but we're gonna produce 500,000 potatoes in that same 5 meters. Greatest innovation. What? Yeah, brother. And that one is going to where? It's going to Jamaica to plant something for me. I think it's gonna be who? It's gonna be who? I think it's gonna be who? Is it Scooby-Doo? Think it's gonna be who? Is it Scooby-Doo? I think it's gonna be who? Is Scooby-Doo? I do higa. Oh, I do Scooby-Doo. I'm do higa. I do we go Scooby-Doo. What we do. What we do. And we don't do what you do. Hey, Scooby-Doo. Hi, Scooby-Doo. We are taking we're gonna plant where in Zimbabwe, in Mauritius, in Mexico, in Mozambique, in Namibia, in Netherlands, in New Zealand, and Nigeria. Is it Pakistan? It's Colombia. I Costa Rica, Pastalilo, Palisa. Is it Scooby-Doo? Say Planta, say Pakistan. And then we're gonna take, yes, we as the Sisonga Siyangoba Together We Conquer. Yes, if you can go to the playlist of YouTube right now, you'll find the entire presentation of their own Sisonga Siyangoba Together We Conquer, doing it for the global world. And then if you can go to Germany, France, and then listen to Saudi Arabia, then Singapore, and then to Spain, Swaziland, and then Z to Lesotho, and then to straight back to Real Madrid, and then to Uruguay, USA, Venezuela over there, Yugoslavia, China and Chile, and then Bangladesh, Brazil, Austria, Bahrain, and then straight to all the countries we've managed to mention over there. If I plant only 5 strawberries, I can produce over 566 billion strawberries in a land of 25 hectares. That is what agri-tech, agri-innovative, and you are agri-tech. There will be technologies that will happen over there. So Sisonga Siyangoba Award, yes, that's what we only do. All these countries I've mentioned over here are just a stepping stone. And then all of those ones I've listed over there, they are there inside. So is it what now, Papa? So now my son, me now gonna plant some Russian peanuts, and then you're gonna plant, yes, some Egyptian grapes, and then my Papa over there is gonna plant some what, my son? Tell me, Papa. I wanna plant for these companies, Papa. What? All the landlords across the global world, which countries I want to plant for them. Guys, please, you have to understand that with the only 3 minutes left, I want to introduce ourselves back again before we close this one. And then this one goes like this. Yes, all our companies over there, all our ecosystem of empire of companies are companies that are also service provider, yes, product designers to these following, yes, satellite technology. Yes, we can produce satellites on what you want the satellite to do for you. And then those ones are number one other department that we are so around about 76% intelligent from it, and then from a circuit board and contract manufacturing. Number one, we will need what with our other companies that we'll introduce later, that what they are capable of doing, design and produce and innovate for internal growth, for global world growth, even for wine industry, alcohol, electronic industry, and then for the telecommunications, not cell phones, medical technology, consumer electronics and appliances. Yes, we are so brilliant in fish production, in beverage production, in beer craft production, spices, and what we are still planting, or agriculture we are planting. That's why now I find out that food and beverages, all the food and beverages of these categories, we can plant them. If we manage to plant 5 bananas, we're going to produce 5 bananas. We can produce over what 25,672,000 billion. Remember, we are using and calculating through the innovation of the wheel of fortune. What 500,365,296 billion. That's how I invented what the currency of finance. Not 100 billion finish. So if you are not finished when I would 500 billion, go back to school and study what to gain what after 100 billion. That one was dedicated to the ANC government. If we plant a grain and such, you see, major retails, such as oil too, yes, Papa, you see, yes, yeah, greatest people of all times. And then I said that the last time we were here, we said that I can take even Yes, my other design for farming, a two-way story of the farming. Remember that on the investing guide to investments of agricultural two ways. Yes, all the investors over there in every company we've managed to mention over here. Remember that you can only plant even coffee beans. Yes, all the designs of the coffee beans that are out there, and the baked beans, like the cool baked beans, together, all of them, as different as they are, as that they are different according to the source of their country, of the cropping, farming they grow. Every country just grows whatever they grow, from coffee beans to sugar to everything. We plant 3,000 designs. I can design 3,000 designs of buses, abnormal trucks, scooters, four-wheel drive, two-door, twin cab, double-deck buses, horse and trailer, abnormal trucks, convertible cars, sports cars, and scooters, bicycles, everything that moves on motion, even a train, even a spaceship, and they are all ready, guys. But for the tours, for Russia 23, walking on the space for Russia 2023, supporting the relationship we've built with Zoom. Therefore, we are greatest designers. Another design we have here for a bus, an aeroplane designing, will be designed for these three companies. Once again, these three companies of airways companies, so that they fly all over the planet of Earth as a new brand for a flying one, dedicated to Airlink Airways, that moves from Airlink Airways, and then with Air Botswana, straight to the Switzerland, Edelweiss, another brand companies, three of them. Edelweiss here of Switzerland is with with Airlink Airways, and then with Air Botswana. Yeah, guys, there's another innovation that we have made, because over here we are all our entire empire of startup business universe, bro. Yeah, they were talking about going to space, because we do design spaceships that are beyond the intelligence of the mind. That's why we are here to once again to invite, yes, from the agricultural farming, ensuring that Sisonga Siangoba gets in them, where you can even plant a mango. I can plant 2 mangoes for you, but I can produce in the name of the currency now 365,425 billion. You understand? Meaning that South Africa out. This is impact investing in Africa. From Cape to Cairo, via Madagascar to Morocco to Zambia to Mozambique. You see, to bring back the paradise in here. Therefore, all our companies are straight for the planet. In the 4 Ps, we got the planet in the 4 Ps. So, promotion, we are in promotion right now, the 4 Ps. So I must all discuss everything. Do you think I can become a graduate at the UCT GSB? And then you think that I don't know all the marketing credit skills? We are in African democratic dividend. Yes, we are divided because of South Africa. So these are designed for the West Africa, the North Africa, and the SADC. Without the ANC, stay to District 6. For the whole global world, that is one, including African, is industrializing. Yes, we're industrializing as Africa right now. As the founders and co-founders of these companies, Vamush Research Innovation Designs, Lamush Global Innovative Entrepreneurs, and the Skumulo Foundation, we did it as a united union. of multiracial native nations of Africa without South Africa. And then the African ongoing drive to close its infrastructure gap. Yeah, we are closing very well because we introduced right now what buses and designs and all those things that we're going to design for Forbes and others from across the world. For the entire, each and every city of all the countries I've mentioned and their townships and their towns. Because we are ensuring that innovations to unleash agricultural and resourceful wealth. The ones I'm talking about here is the same as this innovation of the company called New World of Order R1 Value Coin of the Bitcoin Kings. Yes, Wheel of Fortune. But potential associated with the booming mobile and digital access. We are so wonderful over there. We've mentioned that one. Find us on the YouTube channel. For our entire presentations of the global world. Political developments. The political developments we are talking about over here is our country, is our companies. Our companies are designed for the economy of a long-term strategic plan focused on inclusive growth. And then we are so capable enough to be companies of a well-diversity export sector and wide global reach. We are wanting to be there in poised for faster growth. When doing faster growth by the largest and the most advanced economy on the African continent, meaning us as one unity, as multiracial native nations of the continent, of all the continents that we're talking about, from the investments environment, come and strongly foreign investor friends and track record. Yeah, you still have a clean record, but you got a greatest record when we are combining it with the connection of our ecosystem that has managed to build us, such as the City of Cape Town government, West Row, and then we're talking about the well-designed capital and all those we have mentioned over them. So we're going to go a platform to support growth. Please, we need that platform to support our growth, to be educated according to the skills we're talking about that we introduced to answer what Mr. Carlo Viso, and then we are in large buckets that could be accessed yes, with our departments and every growth we're going to show you later, and then others catch them on the YouTube channel, and then a platform to support growth, preferential accesses to the to key world markets. Yes, to the key world markets, we can design a great infrastructure that we've got to emerge even others who are still at the age of 3 to 5 years, 5 to 10 years, when we are introducing them into e-learning education for computers, and then we teach them coding, we teach them technology at a young age. Yes, so that the platform to support growth, access to affordable capital. Yes, we need capital, because we don't have asset at the bank, but we've got the intelligence of producing what the designs that are in the business plan that we are ready to make a first maybe 3,000 or maybe 500 3,500, yes, 625,000 investors and funders to grow all of us together as one. Yes, I said what 3,565,000 investors. I need them by the moment of today, yes, to sign up for this infrastructure of growth. So our policy framework incidents investments to stimulate growth. Yes, industrial policy support, we've got it very well. Yes, every industrial is emerging to it, such as the first industrial revolution. Yes, because we are in services of investment to stimulate growth, intervenes to ensure social stability very well. Economic transformation of reform. Yeah, brothers over there. Yeah, are you still there? Yeah, we're still there. Then I'm coming in for the last drop of the mic. Yeah. Over there, when we're going on, lastly, for the last 2 minutes, we are saying that we are capable of all our entire companies. As I told you, Mr. Adarate, James Voss, on the article that I saw on the Cape Town News, that the plan. I'm also part of it. Remember that yes, I am the central supplier to the government database. Yeah, so I received the invitation very well long time ago about the airport industry. So with all these designs we're talking about over here, we are supporting that thing that when I told you that all of the government of the Western Cape government and the State of Cape Town government to the global worldwide government of every cabinet that is doing business since 1652 here at the Western Cape government. So we are ensuring that we are servicing, yes, that department of the initiation, yes, to grow the airport industry. So we are growing it very well when we introduce the two designs over here from Vamusha Designs, Lamusha Global Innovative Entrepreneurs. You are sharing it lively, yes, for the global world. Flight connections, regional and international. We've already made them two designs over here that we have produced in the beginning of this show over here. And then we are ensuring that rail infrastructure is that the companies, yes, will go for a hard what to knock life. Yes, we must knock life very carefully, but with a one jab of innovative thought, with what uppercut straight, what downcut, yes, of mawashi hashi, and then that one will be a port infrastructure. Port infrastructure is very well that because we design those things too. Yes, because over there we managed to design one for Cape Deval, and then we designed one yes for Togo, and then that design one, yes, for Egypt, yes, we got one, and then design one for Senegal, and we designed one all the, you see, from Namibia too, design one for Namibia, yes, man. Yeah, and others across the global world. We are a quality of life and a cost of living. We are approximately the key clients of markets and suppliers. Yes, for all these suppliers over here that we want to introduce. And then we are the ICT infrastructure. Yes, over here, our clients and markets that we want to introduce right now. We are introducing them for the Angola, Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Brazil, Canada, China, Chile, Colombia, Cyprus, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Georgia, Mauritius, Sri Lanka, Spain, Slovenia, Slovakia, Seychelles, Russia, Romania, Portugal, Philippines, Paraguay, Norway, New Zealand, Namibia, Mozambique, Sudan, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, United Kingdom, US of A, Anuta, Zimbabwe, Italy, Indonesia, Japan, Madagascar, Maldives, Mauritius, Maldives, Malta, India, Iceland, Hungary, Quarantine, Greece, Ghana, and Germany. Did I mention Morocco? Well, for the World Cup of Morocco, we are supposed to have those buses over there. And those flights must be flying in that we have designed for those companies. So, therefore, we are, yes, and electrically cost and accessible. And then we are economic and politically stable. Available of incentives, and then we are really a financial infrastructure regulation, and then a legal protection enforcement of contracts that we are playing to do. Yes, when we find those access of those investors to invest in us, those 335,642 investors and founders that we have mentioned, such as these investors, the Sekunjalo BRICS Business Council founder, executive and board member, yes, the West Grow Partners ecosystem, and then the World Economic Forum new champions, and then the Viva Tech 1,900 investors of 2019, and then the United Nations World Conference Summits, and then the Viva Tech partners of the platinum, silver, and gold and bronze. And then the Global World Agricultural Farming Funding and Investors Agencies, and then the Forbes Most Richest People of 2020, and then the international patent companies with URL links, and then with the ICSD executive board members of the entire future, well-designed capital of 2021 to 2030, and then the Unicorn Startup, Unicorn Global, and Unicorn Investors and Funders. And then the International Advisory Council, and then the Unicorn Global Investors, and then the First Company Innovation by Design Compass Inc. Also with Viva Tech 2019 judges, we need more of them from the International Labour Research Council, and then the European Commission, and then we need some more from the European Unions and all the British Council executives. As we invite these ones, we are inviting them to become the first partnership with us with what Ants Africa, the largest company law firm in Africa. Guys, I need only one presentation to close this one. right over here, when we are closing now with this last presentation over here, or the last one is next one. Therefore, the number one is that to continue to you, grateful people, I've managed to invite all of you at once from the first beginning of the entire playlist. Therefore, we are ensuring that we are capable to say that we are grateful that Station 5 SoundCloud has the greatest thing has achieved out of them all. That when they were doing it, offline. When they were offline, they are so far as here right now, introducing their designs and their structural way. We are a Western Cape number one from the biggest economies of the African continent. So yeah, we as the Western Cape will remember that with the reputation of the legacy of the legend and the legends from the first religious religions of all times, in terms of from the philosophy even of the manuscripts of the Cape to Cairo via Madagascar to Morocco. Remember that we are the Cape Crusaders of the CTC, CPC, WCP. That was there in 1652 and beyond the creation of times. So we are truly a biggest economy, meaning that we owe Africa a lot, but we are delivering it right now to Africa for a stock exchange in education and straight into skills development and into economic life, such as the African compromising, growing furtherly, outfocusing our first to go to is what is the Madagascar. Hello, Madagascar redeem to Europe, Asia, because we are a Western Cape. Cape has a highly diverse economy, dominated by the service of sector. Yes, that is us. We have the service of sector to deliver all the infrastructure we are delivering right now as the entire empire companies of Lamushe, Vamushe, 18 P's of businesses of Brahma Kaluza, Vamushe Reservation Designs. We are a comparable to higher development economies, as all our companies in agricultural house and agricultural farming. Yes, we create jobs of 1 billion of them, growing the economy, and then to investment in health, and then the world-class infrastructure. We are a reliance economy, global connected for access to services, knowledge economy, and then skills and development, access to Africa. Yes, to the global world, to ease of doing a business, and then we grow foreign direct investments, ensure to do business services for the global universe, for information technology and business process outsourcing, and then we are going straight to financial services for these entire companies such as Pick and Pay, Clicks, Woolworths, Gumtree, OXL. We are servicing the telecom, the Take a Lot, the Amara Max, the Travel Council, the Net Florist, and then we are servicing what in terms of Zando and Spree and Quickerlands, and in terms of the combinations we have with the City of Cape Town partnerships. So we are partnering with them because we are a service provider to the City of Cape Town, and then we want to grow our own entire film and multimedia industry that will combine, yes, the likes of Warner Bros, Disney, and then Looney Tunes, the one Mandalay, and then yes, here I have partnered with the City of Cape Town for business, for tourism economy. Yes, we've got a company, yes, 3 of them that are invented in the empire companies. The green economy and then agricultural innovation. We have already managed to introduce those innovations for green economy. When we produce a lot of those those agricultural farming, we are building the green economy of agriculture and agri-processes. Therefore, we won't tell you the processes of that, how much you can do that. Winery, food, beverages, technologies, new space systems, and then space cube space, and then space like African space innovation. Yes, we've got that one. And then center for, those are the future plans of our, we've got them. They are written in another thing that we still have to archive from the Google. We are number 1 in Mac technology, motomatics, and then track interconnections, switchboards, and into also we are number 1 into Zaytech technologies, without forgetting servicing the world of information technology. We can't forget our Yebo. Please Google, save us only 3 minutes, only 5 minutes. Google, please. all the introduced innovations over here, that when we come back, we are coming back saying that all the innovations we introduced, we are reporting back now straight to all the stakeholders, of the key stakeholders, yes, that we are dedicating them, what when you partner with us, all the innovations we introduced from stage number 1 to stage number 5, because remember, the two media of video presentations were introducing a new social network and social satellite in the name of SitGo Academy, yeah, because yes, yeah, no. In the name of SitGo Academy, in the name of Zoom, in the name of Bees Jump, yes, and then in the name of the Mozilla developer, then in the name of the CICT, but now all the ones that I've managed to introduce right now, yeah, we are directing right now the closure of it into the government partners of West Grow. We are telling you that we have managed here to refine and divine and multivine and then multivine and then we grow hard to ensure that we're servicing and delivering the partnership of all of the government, because we want to sign those 300,000 and 55 billion things for that agriculture, because they are the ones that can promote, and the buses and the what and all the designs I'm telling you about that still have to be archived. Therefore, we want your services, government, such as the Western Cape government. We need just a really professional now contract to sign together, to start implementing. Remember, we still have things that I said never touch. I told you to never touch the City of Cape Town Airport initiative without my consultations. Now I produce those brains over here. Who's going to be responsible for them in the social network? That is all of us. The build-up of the aeroplanes, everything we did it. We finished and clear and done. Now it's time you to sit down and come back, and then we talk, and then you fund us, and then you invest on us, and then we grow with all your partners across the global world. They are waiting for everything. Ayo. Government, City of Cape Town government, and then the Green Cape, CEDA, we are calling you back, my bro. We as one NYDA, executive head board of the City of Cape Town, and then we can't forget Inyatelo from Woodstock, and then we can't forget even Technology Innovation Agency, Cape Innovation and Technology Initiative, ITC, Invest SA, C4, and then with Silicon Cape Initiative. And then we are calling all the professional service providers of Mazara, and then Pem Golding, Serve, and then Business Place, Bozeman's, F&B, Dominance, PwC, Grant Thornton, and then Brawl, EY, Insteg, Deloitte, Nedbank, Standard Bank, Absa, Shift Montment. All of you, I know you reside in the heart of the City of Cape Town, meaning that all this time I've been busy doing the research since 2013. We were together in eternity and spirituality, you know? How we were so fine, I was using a train, but I'm still unemployed. I don't even get a cent. But we have done all this, but therefore, we're saying grateful and training institutions. We need your best of it all, with all your partnerships and rendering across the global world. We are saying to the University Stellenbosch of University, thank you for the emails you've been sending us very well every day, every time, offering us with jobs and offering us with many opportunities out there, and asking our advice in times of surveys, and then completed the surveys every time. I believe you will reach the URL link for everything, even Indeed, because Indeed social media, you are working hard with him to send us many surveys that we need to complete in future time, but we're done with them. We are producing them right now in the name of the USB, University of Stellenbosch. We are working together to find guys, because I'm in their ecosystem with Miss Kennedy over there at the small business yes, the Cape Technikon Cityvarsity Graduate School of Business of the UCT. UCT itself, Western Cape Government, Western Cape University, Varsity. Yes, and then for the local and international businesses of West Grove, Twiza, number 1, Amazon, Poldaria, Mest, and Sintra, SolarRev, Jack Black, and then Antonio, and then Ulutle, and then Ashia, and then Mest, and then Yoko, and then Google, Pegas. Guys, Therefore, for international, global, worldwide assistance and worldwide understanding on how to evaluate and monitor, this is how we're gonna for sustainability assessment and how you're gonna evaluate our project. Yes, to all those I've mentioned and have invited, please, this is how we're going to evaluate all the things we're talking about that we've managed to do, managed to invent, managed to be grateful. To be grateful! We did nothing! Yo, for sustainable development, remember that we are a sustainable development. Sustainable. We are not. But South Africa. Remember that all the entire companies, this is how we're going to evaluate our projects for sustainable development all over the countries we've mentioned. Our companies for what building all the designs and innovations we introduced right now, that they will be a building community. Yes, they will improve quality of life. Yes, they're going to be reducing threats and maximizing opportunities. And then they're going to creating economic opportunities. And then they're going to improving productivity and efficiency. And then elevating poverty. And then enhancing natural resources. And then promoting and enhancing biodiversity, addressing major ecological challenges, and then ensuring strategic alignment. Therefore, because if you remember when we began the presentation at the start, yeah, we were talking about Mr. Alderate, and all the Alderates, actually, all the Alderates, yes, of the Mako, Alderates, all of them. Mr. You were talking about services, yes, of skills, programs, and training. And then we left somewhere when we were saying that we are capable of producing skills and products for support construction, education, and training for building houses. We've got a great company for supporting agricultural sustainability. We introduced life skills and career guidance science. We've got the companies, yes. We've got organizations that support primary schools, high schools, and tertiary education, affinity programs for early childhood development, math and science skills, leadership and empowerment, economic development empowerment, and food security empowerment through technology and technical and innovative capacity. We are a great one when you combine it with our intellectual leadership and global works networks to support for social justice. And then we are ensuring that school transformation and empowerment projects from other companies that offer them to deliver them to us, and then Tina we produce the others while we are putting inside what we are producing, Tina, right now. And then application of technology and data, employee engagement. Yes, employee engagement to those projects and departments that we have. And then we carry on strong by reinforcing good governance and then developing young minds through education. And then the education that can come from to the access to internet and computer technology with our designs that we designed for the children of Oklahoma A+, Africa A+. Yes, that's one that gave us the empowerment for access to internet and computer technology of the ICT, the Business Incubation Center, ICT training, and then entrepreneurship training. We are capable to organize also in the multi-purpose mass and development centers we're talking about over here. For the remember when to introduce it first, and then we are saying that we can bring also internet mentorship and microfinance resources, start-up businesses, and then connectively, electrically, and education for entrepreneurship. We can't forget unskilling of surrounding community, meaning that is giving skills of development and education and training to surrounding communities. Yes, for catalysis and then local businesses growth and revenue. To all the investors, they will grow their revenue. Remember when we introduced the Wheel of Fortune for the first time, yes, on 2021. This is our budget speech, of our own budget speech for the global world, as that comes from the City of Cape Town, Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs, Skumwile West Coast Foundation, Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs, the City of Cape Town, Western Cape Government, the City of Cape Town Mayoral Executive inclusive community government, and all the invitees that were invited over here, and all the partners we've got, the ecosystem we've got in the online services that are out there that were servicing us since 2013, 2012, 2011, straight to everyone who has been in contact in immortality and spirituality. We have the training of apprentices to become truly accredited artisans and technicians, growing the project and sustaining its impact. And then ESCOM development foundation, we need all those infrastructures you've got, equip small business owners with skills acquired to build sustainable businesses, such as the 25,000 to 75,000 of the Western Cape government enterprise development, where you can organize about 30 people or 20 people to have a skills and training thing over there, and then you get a loan of 25 to 75,000, and then equip, and then KB, and then early childhood solutions, working with the municipalities, and then increasing children's access to ECD, and then to improve the quality of ECD, meaning early childhood development, and then unlocking the streams for good foundation for the youth, unemployed youth, and old age people with disabilities, and then also empowering communities through integrated InnoTech and entrepreneurship interactions. And then Samsung training also with their empowering and employing youth, and then improving student support. And then Sasol's community development initiations, young engineers scholarships, and then telecom foreigning technical connections between education and empowerment. And then addressing the quality of STMAC education to community schools of the City of Cape Town, Western Cape, Griqua towns, and of the Republic of South Africa, and then stage 2, all the continents through the 1652 Afro Griqua 2063 movement. So this was an answer to the statement of Mr. James Voss that we opened with, and this was an answer to the statement of the Minister of Finance and Asset Management Opportunities. Now we are closing this one by saying gratefully, remember what to check us on Twitter at Makaluza143. Don't forget to check us again into URL of YouTube URL, website YouTube URL of HTTPS ratio youtube.com _view _all _playlists NV is equal to 1, meaning that it is the URL, it is HTTPS ratio youtube.com /view _all _player S playlists TS, and then is equal to NV is equal to 1. But if you didn't get this one thoroughly and straightly and with great interpretation, when you start the next video presentation, you will get it thoroughly. Thank you.